Have you ever contemplated the fascinating concepts of thought forms or mind projection? If you're intrigued and eager to delve deeper into this captivating phenomena, then stay tuned. And even if this concept is foreign to you, stick around anyway. Welcome to Cosmic Verge. I'm Evelyn Baier, a certified intuitive life coach, psychic medium, and author dedicated to guiding you on this transformative journey. Today, we're diving into the incredible world of manifesting thought forms, a powerful ability that goes beyond mere abundance. We'll also uncover how to harness energy transfer to elevate your physical reality and enhance your life. You might be asking, what exactly is energy transfer? Great question. Well, energy transfer can happen in numerous dynamic ways, including Reiki healing, a gentle yet profound method for restoring balance, quantum healing, or quantum physics, unlocking the mysteries of the universe to bring about healing. This requires the transfer of energy and sometimes healing from afar. Psychometry, tapping into the residual energy held within objects around us. Mental projection, a fascinating blend of telekinesis and telepathy, enabling you to influence your surroundings. Imagine if you can direct energy to transform elements, even something as simple as water. Now, this is not just theory, it's an invitation to explore your own capabilities and expand your reality. So join me and let's embark on this enlightening adventure together. In today's world, most of us understand how a person's moods, whether good, bad, or indifferent, can affect various elements, such as the formation of water and ice crystals. Masaru Emoto, a pseudoscientist, believed that human consciousness could influence the molecules in water. I'll explain why I fully agree with this concept later on. For now, let's discuss how creative visualization works. I will divide thought forms and mind projection in separate categories as not to confuse people. But before we proceed further, I would like to explain how thought patterns can create thought forms. 1. Thought forms. When we think about objects or desires, images can be formed in the mind and then projected externally. If it's a negative thought, it can almost take on its own life force. To prevent this, mindfulness should be practiced daily, as positive affirmation is key to diffusing negative thoughts. Remember that negative self-talk is a surefire way to create them, because a repeated thought process can often evoke an outcome, good, bad, or indifferent, without us ever being aware of what was created. Now, let's discuss manifesting abundance through creative visualization versus manifesting thought forms through a negative thought process. How do they differ from one another? Well, unlike negative thought patterns, manifesting abundance is the practice of bringing in good health, prosperity, and positive relationships. To accomplish this, you may practice manifestation rituals or visualize success. This is also where meditation comes in and is often powerful because it has the innate ability to strengthen the auric field. It can also render the ability to project and manifest desires. And if we are not conscientious, there's also the ability to project negativity into our world. And this goes hand in hand with the old saying, be careful what you wish for. 2. Auras. We also have the innate ability to influence the colors of our auric field through various emotions. Oh yes, your moods can affect the color of your aura, leaving it open to modification. To see your aura, you can extend your arm over a blank canvas, such as a white wall or backdrop, and stare through your peripheral vision. Eventually, your aura will reveal itself and its color. 3. Psychometry. As mentioned before, psychometry is often recognized as a lesser-known ability, and while not affiliated with thought forms, it's another way to contemplate an energy transfer. It's a favorite technique of mine because it's especially beneficial for reading a client's energy imprint. All it requires is a bit of patience and an object belonging to the person of interest, in particular, an object such as jewelry or a crystal. For me, it's a forecast of where people have been and where they are going, and sometimes the status of their emotions. For those who claim this technique is false, it is not. It may or may not work, as it greatly depends on the individual. 4. Psychic healing. Psychic healing can be practiced through energy transfer and is often conducted through the practice of Reiki or quantum healing. This technique requires energy of the practitioner and also can be conducted through telekinesis. Now, let's compare manifesting abundance to manifesting thought forms and elements, otherwise known as a kind of mind projection. Now, manifesting abundance is slightly different than projecting into the elements because you will be working the elements with your auric field. If there are strong emotions, a thought form can be created through thought process, and it can also change the vibes or atmosphere in a room. A sensitive or a psychic will be able to detect these energies. Now, in terms of mind projection, it also can define a character flaw, but in this case, I am referring to the ability to project thoughts into an element, such as water. And if these thoughts or intentions are able to change the vibrational frequency, can they also affect elements? Well, it's possible they can if we learn to channel our energy directly. Of course, this brings me to the last portion of this discussion of images projected into a bowl of sun-charged water, otherwise known as the process of psychokinesis. It's my most recent practice of many, and one that I wasn't aware was even remotely possible. No, this phenomena is not necessarily created through strong emotions, but by energy transfer. If you have not watched my video on water ice TC, do so, because the practice that I'm about to share is similar to the protocol of instrumental transcommunication through water, otherwise known as water ITC. The only difference is it doesn't require spirit contact, but requires energy and the practice of transfer. Now, before a projection session with water, I try to get myself grounded, clear my mind. I try to have a positive vibe. I fill a scrying bowl with sun-charged water. And for people who are not familiar with this, it is water placed out in the sun for a few hours. 4 hours would be better, and longer, even better. Next, you clear your space through smudging meditation or the universal white light. It's also beneficial to repeat the process at the end of each session, just as I would with any other practice. And the object of the focus can originate from a photo, but it must be cultivated through the mind because concentration within the mind is crucial. So far, I've perceived that the object of my projection may need to exist in the physical realm to manifest in this manner. And as far as manifesting goes, I believe this is not the same thing as manifesting material wealth or what many may refer to as abundance. I then begin the practice of a 45-minute meditation, and when completed, return my attention to the vision in my head. I take a few more minutes to project my energy into the bowl and take a 60-second video while manipulating the water with my fingers. Afterwards, my trusted guide will tell me which frame the projected image is located, and while the picture may not come out exactly as I perceived it, it seems to appear vaguely similar, if not eerily similar. Sometimes it's not fully materialized. You may say the photo is a fluke, possibly. Well, it could have been given to me by spirit, but I don't think so because they almost always appear when I project my intentions. I'm definitely open to Masaru Emoto's concept of human consciousness influencing molecules and water crystals. Why should we place restrictions on the unknown, right? Regardless, I will remain objective to the subject since I'm still trying to assimilate this technique. And only when I obtain more info will I create a video on this topic. Until then, I will remain at the forefront of this frontier to open possibilities. And since I'm having so much fun right now, I might even try my hand at projecting images with smoke next. And lastly, sound is also considered a kinetic energy. Picture sand grains placed on sound plates, and these plates were referred to as Chladni sound plates. And when somebody strikes them, they vibrate, creating patterns. Believe it or not, this was the technique used before modern day technology. Today, sand particles are placed on a modern-day Chladni's plate, which is attached to a speaker emitting different frequencies. And the higher the frequency, the more detailed the pattern. This same technique can be performed with water. So if sound frequencies can create ornate patterns, could it be that crop circles, if authentic, were manufactured from alien frequencies? That's a thought now, isn't it? So here's a quick recap. When we think about objects or desires, images can be projected externally. A negative thought can almost take on its own life force. To prevent this, mindfulness should be practiced daily, as positive affirmation is key to diffusing negative thoughts. Unlike negative thought patterns, manifesting abundance is the practice of bringing in good health, prosperity, and positive relationships. To accomplish this, you may practice manifestation rituals or visualize success. Energy transfers can be utilized in various formats: psychometry, Reiki, quantum healing, and can also be utilized through telekinesis. And if there are strong emotions, a thought form created through a thought process may also change the vibes or atmosphere in a room. It's possible for a sensitive or psychic to detect these energies. And since this energy can be strong, it has the ability to manifest itself under the right conditions. My theory for water psychokinesis is the object of focus can originate from a photo, but must be cultivated through the mind because concentration within the mind is crucial for projection. Also, the object of projection must exist in the physical realm to manifest in this manner. Sound can be referred to as kinetic energy, and the higher the frequency, the more detailed the pattern. And lastly, it's important to clear space through smudging meditation or by envisioning the universal white light. Remember that it's also beneficial to repeat the process at the end of each session, just as you would with any other practice. Well, that's it for today. If you are interested in learning more about personal transformation through divination, go to www.evelynsbaier.com or click on the link below.